And let me just keep it gangster. I wouldn't even trip on that. You know what I'm saying?
This is Dee. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. Well, guys, I am back. And baby, the saga of Tamar and Jeremy continues. Man, this is one toxic relationship. These two people have been clowning on Beyonce's internet for the past week. And I mean, it's just pitiful. It's just pitiful for two grown ass people and how they can't keep private business private. Tamar and her wigger, what's his mother name? Wigger, and who he rolling with? Huh? His Gus. Tamar and her wigger boy, they really need to leave it alone at this point. I mean, it's embarrassing. But this is an example of a woman who is brokenhearted, right? This is what happens. This is a woman who gives more than she gets, a woman who loves hard. This is why you never let a man tell you that he doesn't want you more than once. If you learn nothing from this, you take that away. Never let a man tell you he does not want you more than once. This video is a chronicle, if you will, of the toxic relationship between Jeremy and Tamar, documented via clips from the Tommy situation all the way through till now, credit card gate. So kick back, relax, watch, and comment below, and you be the judge. Share your comments below and let me know what you think of this whole drama.
Tamar Braxton is going at it again with her man Jeremy Robinson, aka JR, and she is crashing out big time. One thing about JR, he is always going to dog walk Tamar in public and have her looking bad every single time. And she always goes running back to him like a lovesick puppy. But the drama is crazier than expected this time because it turns out that JR has been sneaking around behind Tamar's back and spending her money on his side chick. And like that's not bad enough, the streets are now saying that he is allegedly in a relationship with Tamar's biggest op, Tommy Lee, and he dumped Tamar for Tommy. Girl, you need to sit down for this because Tamar is ready to take it all the way there with JR, and she read him for filth. It's crazy how Tamar seems to be shocked with JR's actions because we could have told her for free that he was going to end up humiliating her. It's not the first time he's had her looking like a fool, and something tells me that it's not going to be the last time because Tamar doesn't seem to be moving on from him yet. Their relationship was a hot mess from the start, and there were so many red flags. So many that fans predicted that things weren't going to end well. For starters, there's the fact that they got engaged less than a month of knowing each other. They met on a show called Queen's Court, and within a few episodes, JR popped the question, and Tamar said yes.
Tamar. Oh my God. I love you, Tamar. Tamar, will you marry me?
Something told me to trust the process, and I've never done anything like this before. And what's the worst that can happen?
Don't get me wrong, I know that quick engagements sometimes work out, but when it comes to these two, it was clear as day that probably wasn't going to be the case. For one, JR had 5 kids with 4 different baby moms. And when you add in Tamar's volatile and messy personality into the mix, it was clear as day that things would get chaotic. And boy, were we right about the chaos.
That's why I had to go get my man back, y'all. And I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was going to let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game, you just broke up. No, man. That was not my man. He don't owe me no loyalty when we broke up. I could have went out with his homeboy. What's up? It's all fair game when you broke up. Don't get it up. It's a good man, Savannah.
Tamar, break up with this man.
Tamar's man that she met on Queen's Court, the reality show, and got engaged to him, then broke up with him, now is back with him, and now is fighting with Tommy, and then Tommy cleared her. Check out my previous video. Well, now he's responding to Tommy's receipts that she posted on her social media. He says, as a man, I stand on being accountable. I never should have gone out with that lady. I never should have had conversations with her. I regret all of it. I should have never done that to Tamar. She's an amazing woman. I did some dumb-ish while I was single. I love her, and I'm glad I have my woman back. This too shall pass. I'll spend the rest of my life protecting my queen. When I tell you I do not trust this banging yang man.
I'm chilling and I'm watching TV and I get a notification that my card got used. Look at the date, to the Four Seasons Hotel in New Orleans. Now I know I'm not in New Orleans, right? Okay. So I called him and I'm like, yo, you stayed at the Four Seasons this weekend? And he was like, I did. And automatically you got an attitude. And I'm like, what you know what I'm saying? Like, we cool. You know what I mean? No, we don't go together. It's very clear, you know, but we have an understanding of our friendship, right? Okay. So I said, well, I don't really know what's going on, but Rob said that the hotel said that my card that was clearly used was used at the hotel for Mr. Jeremy Robinson and his guest, Miss J. Now, I don't know what y'all want me to do with that. Because when I had asked him about it, you get nasty with me and tell me, go take your meds.
My purpose in my life has always been to protect. I haven't ran to social media every time something happened to me in that relationship. Because trust me, with all the receipts and all the things that have happened, I could have. But I chose to do what a real man does, and that is protect the person that I've been with. In this situation, I'll be very clear. I've been single for the last 6 months. We have been trying to identify what that looks like, closing one chapter and figuring out what it's like to be friends again. I've been very specific about my boundaries. I've been very specific about where we stand as friends. I am emotionally unavailable to you, and I'm physically unavailable to you. Now, I went to New Orleans. I booked my room at Four Seasons on Booking.com and didn't realize that the card I'm using, which also ends in the same 3 last numbers, was tied to something that we booked several months ago. No harm, no foul. We're talking $900. Stop it. So I get a call yesterday. Hey, did you stay at Four Seasons? Yeah, I did. In fact, I extended. I gave them my card and everything's good. Why, what's up? Oh, well, I got a call about some chick who used my card at Four Seasons. I said, that's not possible. This is funny. Ha ha ha. What are you talking about? Well, I thought we can friends. We can talk about it, but this is laughable. I didn't stay with anybody at the Four Seasons. I'm not seeing anybody. Wasn't on a date. None of that. If I was, you're my friend. What do I have to hide about that? That relationship is done. And I didn't want to come out and like 6 months ago and be like, hey, I'm single again, because then people are like, oh, you're sassy. What? If there was a mix-up with the card because of Booking.com, yo, that's a quick fix. It's already taken care of. I've already contacted Four Seasons, and they've already issued a refund, and they charged my card. It's that simple. Where did this random woman come in that you called a tramp? Somebody I became friends with on Instagram like maybe 3 days ago. I have never led Tamar Braxton on. I never will. This is the reason why I did it last time, because of this assumption that I'm leading somebody on and that I'm cheating. I have never cheated in my life. Find a woman that will tell you I cheated on her. I'm not successful because I cheat. When I'm committed, I'm completely committed. It's messed up, and the truth is now there's potential defamation behind it because I don't even know this person, never met her in my life. Never even had a DM with her.
Jeremy getting on his live and addressing the fact that none of this was true obviously wasn't enough for this woman to clear this whole situation up. So I am here to do so, along with telling the real truth about this gentleman who is trying to play what I feel is both sides. On August 31st, this was a DM that, he had unsent, but I was able to get a screenshot of it.
I don't even know this person. Never met her in my life. Never even had a DM with her.
He said, "Hi there, gorgeous. How's your weekend? Pick a country and let's go." As you can see, I didn't accept. I didn't respond to this man. Yeah, that was that. The following day, I'm gonna get a DM response. Might have to pull up on you in Houston. And he just now unsent this message when everything blew up yesterday. I do want to say, Jeremy, sir, you have to be quicker than that. You tried to clean house of like previous DMs that you've sent me multiple times, calling yourself, sending, not getting a response, deleting it, and then sending again. And now that all of this has blown up, you try to get rid of them. This woman made some very, very false accusations against me and who you guys call the KFC man. They're untrue. Have never met this man in my life. This woman has called me a tramp, the infamous tramp. And she's insinuating that I have been having relations with her husband. I don't know what it is. When this situation happened, I did message him and I said, "Not sure what you and your fiance have going on, but this is absolutely absurd. You and I both know that there's no truth to this. We've never met before. This is also defamation as well. I would definitely clear this up with her. If I were you, she has no clue the mistake she just made." And as you guys can see, I sent this to him. This is a screenshot of the message I sent him. At the end of the day, the damage is already done. And she did what she did. That's something she should have done at the very beginning before, taking this to social media. Now you have this woman on social media, posting scriptures today. Like, ma'am, it's a little too late. We're not going to bring the good Lord into this. And yeah, we're just not going to do that. So yeah, respectfully, Tamar, I'm praying for you. Get some help. Love, get some help. I feel like you have, bigger fish to fry. I mean, 2 failed marriages. You got fired from The Real. Music not selling. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna stop. But yeah, that's all I wanted to get on here and say, just to clear my name. And
You wanted me to sit back and let you not only use my car. Let's just say it's a mix-up. Okay, fine. But now it's different because you're using my card for your extracurricular activities. And let me just keep it gangster. I wouldn't even trip on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. Me and your relationship status has changed. The way I see you have changed. You know what I'm saying? Just like you outside, baby, I'm outside too. Like, let's stop pretending like you is the last of the Mohicans. You are not. You know what I'm saying? This is not like, oh, I'm addicted to the white meat. Like, it was fine for what I had, but okay. It ain't giving that. And the truth is, I put too much on it because we were married, and I take my vows serious, and I thought that you did too. And so the truth is, I was waiting for you to come around like a wife, because all I know how to be is a wife.
out and I got with D and we were getting married and I got with you and we got married and I married you after you ate somebody, whole booty sandwich. So let's not talk about wow and what happened before then, okay? Don't make it seem like I'm a bad person. Don't make it seem like I didn't put up with a lot. Don't make it seem like, oh, I've been so gracious to her and, I have been giving grace and she's a da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ta-da-wah-wah. No, baby. Don't do that. We have given grace to each other. And I hate that I posted that last night for that 10 seconds that I posted, and now that it's a frenzy today. But the simple fact of the matter is that I tried to call you and I tried to talk to you, and you were so nasty to me. And at the end of the conversation, you're going to tell me to go take my meds. Something that nobody else in the world knew, and something that you tried to weaponize against me. Are you saying that people who take mental medication or anxiety medication, they are not stable? I would hate for you to say that as a lawyer. Don't do that. The fact of the matter is, I only came back to say this. I'm not delusional. I am not crazy. I don't have to throw myself on a man. And yes, we have been estranged for 6 months, and everything was just final on Friday. So and I'm going to say this in closing because I don't want to say too much. I've probably already said too much, but my feelings are hurt because everybody is making it seem like I am crashing out over this person, and I'm not. I went ham simply because of your disrespect. And the truth is I should have gone ham a long time ago. And I did it because, and I'm sure that people have been here before when you're in love with a person who aren't in love with you back. And that was my case, but I didn't realize it until Turks and Caicos. I had no idea until Turks and Caicos. I knew that we had problems. I knew that, things wasn't working, but I always thought that we loved each other because we always said that we did. And I always felt like, with love, that is a ground zero for you to rebuild. And so now that you feel like I have aired you out, like you have aired me out for months and embarrassed me for months, oh, now we ain't gonna be friends. Well, that option is not even open to you because I'm the one who blocked you a few days ago. I'm the one who cut off social media and all communication with you. So let's stop perpetuating that. Yes, you're the one who filed for divorce because you were the lawyer. You and I as a couple decided that. Don't make it seem like, oh, I got to leave, because we're not even going to go there. So stop doing that. And I told my daughter that I would not talk about her dad. But in the same interim, I hope she had the same conversation with you that you cannot talk about me and make it look like I'm deranged and crazy. Now, I know you love Logan. I know you know beyond a shadow of a doubt what your children means to me. And most of the reason why I was trying to hold together our union. But what I'm not going to do, Jay, is feel like I got used. Because I did. Of course, I do a lot for a lot of people. And I do a lot for a lot of people. Financially, gift-wise, whatever. That's just my nature. I didn't think that I was, dropping a whole bag on you and now we're going to get back together. No. I didn't think that. But did I feel a certain kind of way when you was nasty with me and you used my car for entertaining some? And I said tramp because you're the one who said that's not your woman. You're the one who said that you can't, you hitting them all, you hit the jump offs and they don't mean nothing to you. And, it's just sex. You told me that. So if the defamation, that is you giving me the information. Hello? And y'all was following and talking to each other way more than 3 days ago, JR. Don't do that. Let's stop making it like I'm trying to be crazy because I don't want this for us. Now, at a certain amount of time, maybe a year, 19 years, 30 years, we can talk. But, yeah, it's a no for me, dog. And it has to be a no for me because I have to start loving me. And clearly, all the work that I'm doing, I'm definitely skipping over loving me because I feel like I loved you. And I loved what we could have been and what we were more than myself. And I am so sorry, to everybody out there that I, put out this post last night. I was praying to God that it didn't go viral. I was praying to God that it didn't, that nobody caught it. I was, praying to God because I knew that, it wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do. It was an emotional thing. But I mean, sometimes when you have been disrespected to the level that I have been disrespected from this situation publicly, it'd be too much, and I apologize to everybody that was hurt behind it, especially to my kids that I love so much. Never going to keep you away from your son. I'm never going to, and I hope that you don't keep me away from my kids. But, I just feel like the way that you try to twist this story is unforgivable and sad. Because, I came to you calmly and nice after not speaking to you and asked you what happened with the card. And this could have been all avoided, but you're nasty. And every woman that's gotten online has said the same thing, like, you're nasty and you're not nice, and I didn't do anything to you. And I wasn't trying to be in your business. And you know me, you don't even have that relationship. But I said you played in my face, and I meant that. And you have been playing in my face for a while now. And I'm sorry that I snapped online. And I'm sorry this is where we are, but we can wrap this up because I have nothing else to say. And I'm actually about to go and film something, for a while. So I won't even be here. So everybody go and enjoy what y'all enjoy. And I'm taking everybody out the chat. And once again, I apologize, to everybody. It was an emotional 10, 15, 30-second post. And this is what happens, when families fall apart. And this is what happens when people are hurt. And this is what happens when, people are, fall out of love.
And as always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.